Guys, Ogs from the US, welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. The Champions League is back, baby. Get ready because Tuesday, Chelsea are going to play at the bridge against Sevilla. But before I start talking about the Champions League, let's just go back a little bit and talk about a great weekend of football we had in the Premier League. Wow, that's why we love the Premier League. That's why the Premier League is the best league in the world. I don't care what other people are going to say because you don't see those kind of results somewhere else often. Yeah, they can have the same results, here and there after 10 years or 7 years. But in the Premier League, you got surprised almost every single day. Look what happened. Chelsea dropped 2 points against Southampton. The game was on paper winnable, right? Liverpool dropped 2 points against Everton and the game on paper was winnable, right? And then Mourinho dropped 2 points. The game looked very easy for Mourinho, 3-0 in the first half, and the second half the game was completely different. If I can go a little further back, you will find that Liverpool lost 7-2 to Aston Villa. Man City lost 5 at home against Leicester City. Man United lost 6-1 at home against Tottenham Hotspurs. So it tells you that no team is safe in the Premier League. No manager is perfect. They all learn every single day and they are playing in the best league in the world. There are no small teams and people need to stop their agendas against certain managers. No manager is going to come in a team and start killing it from the get-go unless if you took over a great team like Tottenham and you add few elements in that team, you get even greater team. I heard so many specialists asking for Mourinho to take over Chelsea Football Club again. They called him a perfect manager and he can organize the defense and blah blah blah. Look what is happening. They can't keep the clean sheet, just like Frank Lampard and the young naive team at Chelsea Football Club. Anyways, I'm not gonna waste my time talking about Frank Lampard and other managers comparison because you're not going to convince everybody. If somebody got an agenda and he wanna see Frank Lampard out, he's looking for a shortcut, win trophies right now, there is nothing you can do to convince him. Even if we win 10-0, he's going to find something to blame Frank Lampard. So it's a lost cause. But you know what? You hate, we move. Because Frank Lampard is here to stay. He was hired for a project, 3 years project, and there is nothing you can do to change it. It's not because you are insulting in the chat that is going to change anything. It's a waste of time and you might have to leave and support your favorite managers' teams and come back when we start winning, because many of you guys came here because we were winning trophies. It's not for love of the badge.
Never ever prejudge a football match. Never think you know. Never think it's over. Never write the script before it's written for you. This was meant to be Bale's game, it was Kane's game, it was Son's game, it was Tottenham's game. Rip all of that up. It's Lanzini's game. It is a 3-3 thriller from nowhere, West Ham, from nowhere. Balbuena with a standard centre-half's header, Sanchez with a peculiar own goal, and then Lanzini with the goal of his dreams. And West Ham have
Okay, let's move on from the Premier League to the Champions League, because in the Premier League we still have 50% chance, just like anybody else in the league. Nothing is done yet. I'm gonna trust Frank Lampard until the end of the season. The Champions League against Sevilla is not going to be easy. Sevilla are a very good team. They are Europa League holders, and we have to be very careful. Of course, they are not as strong as last season because they lost Regulon, Banega, and few other players that I don't have the names on top of my head. They also have few players that were on isolation because of the virus, but we don't know if they are going to play against Chelsea or not. Let's wait until the press conference from Frank Lampard and Sevilla's coach Lopetegui. Stay tuned because I'll be posting the press conferences from those coaches very soon in this channel. But you know what? I don't really care about what's going on at Sevilla because it's a Chelsea thing. Every time another club is having some kind of trouble, all they have to do is play against Chelsea Football Club and the problem is going to be fixed immediately. Remember last season against Valencia? They had problems. They just fired their coach. They had a lot of injuries and some players never even scored for 10 years. And guess what? When you face Chelsea, you are going to score and you are going to be the hero. I don't want to get in that situation anymore. I don't want to be complacent and say here that we are going to win, it's going to be easy and blah, blah, blah. Nothing is easy, and this is going to be one of the toughest games of the season. But the good news for Chelsea Football Club is Edouard Mendy is going to be back in goal. So that is an insurance for the defense. Thiago Silva is going to be 100% fit. So he's going to play with Kurt Zouma in that defense. And Chile still good. We have Cesar Azpilicueta. So I don't think we are going to have a shaky defense like the last game. So that is a positive point for me. Also in the midfield, we are going to be fine because guess what? Jorginho start playing direct football. He start topping those balls. He start throwing something out there to let Timo Werner do his job. So if Jorginho is going to continue playing that way, I will be more confident. And on top, we have Ferraris. How many Ferraris we have on top there? Kai Havertz, Timo Werner, Hakim Ziyech, and Captain America himself, Christian Pulisic. Oh my goodness. If we don't win that game, it's going to be really something else. Or maybe Frank Lampard is going to tell his strikers not to score. Who knows? He's been doing it since he took over at Chelsea Football Club, right? He tells his strikers that when you are one-on-one, you have to miss the shot. When you are in the position to pass the ball to the person who is at the right position, don't pass. You have just to skate because we don't have to score goals. We don't need to win anything. We want to lose. So don't score, don't pass the ball, don't shoot on target. And then he goes to the goalkeeper. Keeper, if you see the ball coming to you, don't dive. And every time you have a chance to catch the ball, pass the ball to Aguero, pass the ball to Sadio Mane so they can score, because that is going to benefit us. Wow, that is what other people in the community want us to believe. But for me, I'm not gonna believe that it's the manager's fault when we create so many chances and nobody is taking those chances. I will blame the manager if we can't create chances to begin with. But when you create those chances, when Timo Werner in that position to pass to Kai Havertz and it's gonna be an easy goal and he decided to sky it, that is an individual mistake. But of course, for certain people, it's always Frank Lampard's fault if they don't score goals because he doesn't know how to coach them to score goals. And when players score goals, credit need to go to the players because of their individual brilliance. Has nothing to do with Frank Lampard. Wow.